I want to transition to the NBA
Okay,
because I know you follow that too.
I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of this year's rookies? Like
Now,
particularly with
listen,
Melo.
Lamelo Ball is a
Yeah.
bucket. He is a
Yeah.
bucket. The guy is unreal. Look, like, hey, this may be an early call, but I can see a Doncic number 2 coming. You know, different style point guards. You know, Doncic is a bit bigger, a bit better defensively. You know, the guy's tall. But
Mm,
Doncic, don't get me wrong, he's one of the best players in the NBA. But I can see Lamelo
mm,
being that. You know, he came in, he's averaging better numbers than for the first half of the season anyway, before he got injured, than Russell Westbrook was. You know, as much as Russell Westbrook didn't have a great season at the beginning, obviously, you know, he's back to his best averaging triple doubles. The guy's insane. But
mm.
for the first half of the season, he was performing better than rookies. But let's not miss over Ant-Man. The guy's a freak. That man is the definition of an athlete.
You saw that dunk over
Oh, that dunk was
Utah.
crazy. Oh,
Oh my
the
gosh!
dunk against. Oh God, don't even, bro. The guy's an animal.
I actually
He.
dropped. I dropped my phone when I watched that dunk. I
Yeah,
was like,
bro, crazy.
whoa.
Yeah, bro. That he
Yeah.
ended that man's life, let alone his career. I'm adamant that guy's soul left his body.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Like
Yeah.
he's walking around, but he's just a shell of a man. He's not a man anymore. He's a little boy.
Yeah.
That guy got dunked on.
God, that was lethal.
I'll tell you another
Um.
good. Justice Winslow and Tyrese
Okay.
Halliburton.
Justice Winslow plays for the Bulls.
Justice
Oh.
Winslow plays Miami.
Oh.
And but the biggest one for me, the biggest surprise, Tyrese Halliburton,
Oh, he's nice.
the
He's
Kings.
nice.
Yeah, he's nice with it. That boy, nice with it. 6'6" point guard, you know, he's nice with it.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, it's a good class this year.
Yeah, and yeah, people were saying, or at least people, I mean, like the analysts, the
You mean
sports
Stephen A.
experts.
Smith? Say his name.
Yeah. I mean, people in that realm. You
Yeah,
can give
yeah,
the names, but
yeah.
they in the build up to the 2020 draft, they're like, "Oh, this is a weak draft class," and I'm like, "Is it just because there's no Zion Williamson or like
One
LeBron
hundred.
James doesn't mean
Oh,
it's a weak draft
and
class?"
listen. It's the same thing that happened with Lonzo's class. There's a Ball brother in there.
Mm.
You know what LeVar Ball's like. Everyone who knows basketball knows what LeVar Ball's like. That man was chatting for a while, and everyone was like, LaMelo's not going to be that good. He played in
Yeah,
Australia. Listen, if you look at his shooting percentage was terrible in Australia. You watch one of the
yeah,
games, that boy was shooting from half court probably 10 times in a game because the people
yeah.
around him were terrible. You know, people, and the thing is as well is that they only had, I think, 4, 5 games of college basketball max. So, like in the because of COVID, so,
Mm.
James Wiseman played 3 games at college and was the 3rd pick in the NBA draft. So I can understand, the critique, but I don't think it was fair. I think, if they'd have done, don't get me wrong, I'm sure they do their homework, but I think because they didn't get to play much college basketball, these guys jumped to conclusions.
Mm.
Listen, if it doesn't take a genius to tell you that LaMelo Ball's a good basketball player or that
Hmm.
Anthony Edwards is a freak athlete. Do you know what
Mm.
I mean? I think it just like you said, it was just sort of lazy punditry, really.